they're usually where it matters. Aston Villa with one win in 35 visits to Old Trafford, and that was 16 years ago. Here's Henry. Ooh, Scholes has nipped in here. A break on for United. Giggs to his left. What can they make of this? With just a minute on the clock. Giggs' cross. York's header. It's way off target in the end. But an early warning for Aston Villa. Not that they need any warnings as far as Dwight York is concerned. They know what he can do, having seen him do it for 7 years at Villa. A lovely chest down from Andy Cole to shake off Calderwood, and he finds Giggs. York is in the middle, and he sets it up for Cole, who didn't catch it right first time, did second time though. Manchester United looking menacing in the opening stages. So Bobby Charlton sitting behind Martin Edwards in the director's box here. A busy time for a football legend, involved of course in England's World Cup bid. Silvestre got caught out. Carbone first time! Oh, very nearly. Very nearly from Benito Carbone. Well, nobody will be more relieved than Mikael Silvestre that this didn't go in. Silvestre far too casual. Delaney steers that back to David James. Mark Delaney worked in a woolens factory 18 months ago. He was playing for Carmarthen Town. Then he moved to Cardiff City, and Villa snapped him up towards the end of last season. Carbone, Dublin, and it opens up here for Villa with George Boateng! And he really let rip. Well, there's been a double blast on United's goal early on at Old Trafford. Carbone's long ranger, followed by this rasping strike from George Boateng. Manchester United have certainly leaked a few goals this season. Beckham. Dwight York. Phil Neville. United on the prowl again here. Neville's got Beckham behind him. Beckham with another delightful centre. It's come to Paul Scholes, whose control let him down, and Gareth Barry was able to hack it behind. To be fair to Scholes, I don't think he thought it would come to him. Cole's header. Barry to the rescue for Villa, but it was a chance that went begging for Scholes. Beckham's corner. Stam nearly made contact, but nearly. It's not good enough. Scholes. 1-2 with Keane, but Taylor was in the way, and Boateng has a chance to break for Villa. Not many options available to him at the moment, and he'll leave it for Ian Taylor. Oh, it's going to come here to Dion Dublin. What a chance for Villa! And Dublin belted it wide. United's defenders dozing. And Dion Dublin squandered a wonderful opportunity as he stole in. Took it first time, and I wonder if that's a miss that Villa might come to rue. Southgate finding Thompson, who moves away from Neville, looking for runners, finds Carbone. Delaney's coming up on the right, and handball against Delaney. United allowed to get on with it. Delaney well out of position, having been forward. Here's Scholes. Look at the space they've got here, United. Delaney had surged forward for Villa. Irwin's cross. It's going to come through to David Beckham. He's got time, perhaps too much time. He seemed to be caught in two minds as to whether to have a whack or dink in a little cross, David Beckham. Beckham with United's corner. Ooh, and David James made it his and needed to with Stam lurking. Carbone runs it over the line. And Villa's plan to dig it out of their own half didn't quite work then. Here's York. Phil Neville. Beckham with a cross. Scholes near post! 1-0 Manchester United. It's Paul Scholes. And are United going to put some indecent recent results behind them here? No surprise that Beckham should be the provider. What a cross that was. And you could be sure that Scholes knew exactly where it was coming. United in front. Paul Scholes scoring for only the second time in the last 14 games. Roy Keane. Scholes. York. Still going. Still going. Beckham. Oh, he delivers again, David Beckham! And it comes through to Scholes again. Bounced off him that time. Paul Scholes, having scored United's goal, looked on for another here from another Beckham delivery. Giggs. Oh, great run here from Irwin. And Scholes! I think there was a bit of power on that one. A venomous volley from Paul Scholes. Irwin centre, bang. You wouldn't have wanted to be in the crowd seeing that one come towards you, would you? Time for everyone to duck. Keane. Giggs is in acres of space if they can find him on the other side, and they're about to. Scholes to Giggs. Giggs tormenting Delaney. He's going to get his cross in. Cole and York were both in there. And tipped over by David James. Well, he seems to have given the goal kick, has he? As Giggs sent it in. Off the bar, it may well have bounced. Barry. Keane's won it here for United. And he finds Dwight York. Scholes. Irwin. 2 minutes of first half injury time played. Scholes to Beckham. Phil Neville. Can't have heard the cry of man on. The man on was Carbone. Here's Scholes, though, finding Irwin. Cole to Giggs. And Beckham's coming in here. David Beckham pulls it back for Cole. It's a goal for Cole. And the ominous message for the rest of the Premiership would appear to be that Manchester United are back. A menacing move. Look at Beckham's touch then, quite magnificent. And buried by Andy Cole. Manchester United move into the comfort zone. 2-0 up. Thompson, cut out by Keane. Here goes Beckham. And the half-time whistle, rather, is blown by Alan Wilkie. Sir Alex Ferguson's side, after an indifferent time in the Premiership of late, are firmly in control here. Paul Scholes with the first for United. The second came from Andy Cole. Guess, though, who was the provider on both occasions? It was David Beckham. So Villa with a real job on their hands. At half-time at Old Trafford, it's Manchester United 2, Aston Villa 0. So United start the second half with a 2-goal cushion. And Aston Villa are going to have to come up with the comeback to beat all comebacks if they are to salvage something here. Dennis Irwin's throw. Silvestre. Bosnich still getting booed by the Villa fans who used to adore him. Such is life in football. Here's Hendry. Gareth Barry. Aimed towards Dublin. It was met, though, by Silvestre. And there's the first slip from Giggs. Delaney. A rousing run by Delaney, and he was pushed over by Dennis Irwin. It's going to be a free kick to Villa. Delaney barged out of the way. Benito Carbone sent the cross in, and Thompson with a free header, and he might have done better with that. It was a rather miserable effort in the end, but once again, opportunity knocked. I suppose you might have wanted Dion Dublin on the end of that if you were a Villa fan. Here's Delaney. Hendry. Oh, he's turned well, Lee Hendry. His cross towards Carbone. You just knew he was going to try that. He scored a few of them in his time. Benito Carbone. And he went for the spectacular again. A promising move from Aston Villa, though, which will give them some encouragement. Dennis Irwin. Now Ryan Giggs. Oh, back to Irwin, and a timely intervention from Mark Delaney. He needed to get that right, and he did, but it is a corner. Giggs. Back it goes to Beckham. Wonderfully enticing. Across by Stam. Away by Calderwood. James came to get it, but didn't manage to do so. Here's Giggs. Cleared by Gareth Southgate. Here's Stam. Here's Keane. Roy Keane, as up for it as ever. Sir Alex Ferguson guided Manchester United to treble glory last year, but despite that, they're still all hungry for more success here and for more silverware. Dublin's header. Oh, it's gone through here to Carbone, and out came Bosnich, and it's off the line by Silvestre. Is it going to drop down? Oh, it did drop down. Stone is in there. Absolutely amazing. Well, an amazing sequence. Dublin sent it through. Carbone again sprung the offside trap. Bosnich did enough. Silvestre straight up in the air. Yes, it is coming back about there. A bit of a let-off for United. Cole chasing this. Calderwood going with him. It's a throw to United. Andy Cole's endeavours paying off in that respect. Here's Dwight York. Oh, he's skipped his way through. York. And James went down for it, but it actually bounced off Taylor. Beckham marble. Strikes again. And that is a killer for Villa. Lovely touch from Scholes. And it didn't leave much to the imagination as to what would happen next. Roy Keane with his 5th of the season. Solskjaer has come on for York, and United are threatening again. Beckham, his cross led to another goal, and he was clipped then by Gareth Barry, and that's going to be, I suspect, the first yellow card of the game for the Aston Villa defender. In fact, he thought for a moment he was going to let Barry off, but I don't think he is. Yellow card for Gareth Barry. Free kick in a rather promising position for Manchester United. And this is why. So it's going to be sent in by Giggs, punched away by David James. Giggs and Beckham, both on the same side of the field. Beckham's delicious delivery once again. Collected in the end by David James, who made a mess of the clearance, much to the delight of the home fans. And credit to him for seeing the funny side. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer scored 18 goals last season for United. He's replaced the former Villa man, Dwight York, who will sit and watch for the rest of the game, but it's been a job well done here from United. Dwight York must wait for his 100th league goal in English football. Solskjaer on the prowl now, and James collecting that one. You must be terrified when you're the opposition and you see that they take off somebody like Dwight York and bring on someone with the quality of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Here's Carbone. The tackle, it won't surprise you to know, was from Keane. Giggs. They are on the rampage again. Solskjaer. Oh, it might still come through to Cole as Delaney slips. It will be a corner. Solskjaer's centre looked like it was going to be dealt with by Delaney, but it took a little bad bounce. Slight delay in taking the corner because Mr. Beckham has to tie his laces up. Beckham's cross. And his crosses have led to the 3 goals. The flag's gone up that time. Although the 3rd goal was all down to Scholes laying it off for Keane. Sir Alex Ferguson's side firmly in control, and he wouldn't bank against him getting more. Giggs. Here's Keane. Stam racing away here. He fancies a trip upfield, Jaap Stam. I think he's in the mood to score a goal today. He's only managed to get one in his United career so far. Keane. Giggs. Oh, the mistake from Delaney! Ooh, and Giggs so nearly made him pay. They really badly missed him, Ryan Giggs, as I suppose they would when he was out injured for a month. He's back on top form now. Merson trying to slip it through to Hendry. But it's just not going to happen for Aston Villa today. It's all over, and this was a result and, by and large, a performance that was coming from Sir Alex Ferguson's Manchester United. John Gregory's Villa, well beaten here. Roy Keane put the seal on a 3-0 victory. Also on target, Paul Scholes and Andy Cole. Rest assured that come the merry month of May, Manchester United are going to be right up there where it counts and where it matters. David Beckham was involved in all 3 of United's goals. It finishes here in the Premiership. Manchester United 3, Aston Villa 0.